but it's like a non-verbal way of showing like his internal metamorphosis on the outside. So you see him transforming, and it's almost like the Joker's like breaking out of him. He's coming out of his shell, but the Joker's coming out of his too. That's crazy. And it all just like crescendos into that beautiful moment of like, the affirmation, I'm here, I'm him, I'm the Joker. Okay, so look, it's gonna be my first movie review. Let me give me a shot. I'm turned up still. 8. Been a long work day. I believe in working hard, playing hard, you know what I'm talking about? But anyway, see my girl got the Michael Scott, got the office shot glasses. Got to drink every time he says that's what she says. Be getting faded. He said that all the time. Anyway, look, we got to talk about this goddamn Joker. I ain't seen this motherfucker in a minute, man, but I remember now. Like, I remember the significance of the movie, right? And the whole point of it is, I just realized now I ain't seen it in a couple months. And I only seen it on bootleg. So, like, really watching it and being able to, like, read the subtitles and shit, I see what it's coming from. Like, long story short, on the surface, it's a movie about, like, mental disabilities and shit like that. And the rich versus the poor, you know, shit like that. You know, basic everyday shit. But underneath it all, it's really a story. How long I got a lot of black. I don't know if people smoke blacks on YouTube, but hey, fuck it. I'm getting faded. We turned up. But anyway, it's really a story about like good and evil, but it's more like an internal version of good and evil. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all have our demons, our inner demons that we fight. Everybody, maybe not everybody, but I know I definitely be having voices and shit, and it's like up to you to kind of tune them out and shit. But it's like, what happens when the world beats you down so much that you like, man, hey, the dark side might be the way. You know what I mean? Like, the world is already fucked up. The only way to beat the world is damn near to out crazy it. And that's almost like the route he went. The thing about Arthur Fleck, before he turned into the Joker, and that's what I realized, is that like he really tried. He really tried to be a good person. And he's like a symbol of like the everyday person. It's like trying their best to like do what they supposed to do right by their family, do right by their jobs, all of that. But the world keep fucking them over, kicking them, even when they down. And you can only get kicked so many times. Like you said, you think motherfuckers gonna keep taking it like a good little boy and not go werewolf on your dog ass? And that's exactly what it was. So it's almost like a multi-tiered message to the world. You know what I mean? Like, it's a message about obviously mental illness, but it's also a message like from the invisible people. Like just like how the black woman told him, like, look, I ain't gonna lie to you. The world don't give a fuck about you. Keep it all the way real with you. They really don't even give a fuck about me. And that's like, that's true though. And it's crazy to see like a person spiral out of control like that. But I mean, to me, like, it was a logical spiral. And it's like he was fighting it too. But long story short, that Joker movie, I'm telling you, like, they had like some deep ass lessons in that motherfucker. I know I'm faded, I'm thinking a lot, but it had some deep ass like philosophical lessons. Like how he was like, my whole life this whole time I thought my life was a tragedy, but really it's a comedy. I really like that. That's deep. That like really strikes a chord with me. I kind of feel like that. And to me, I feel like that's why maybe the movie struck a chord with so many people, is because like it's talking to like the outsiders, the outcasts, you know what I'm saying? The people, the throwaways, the people that society either forget about or is trying to forget about. And it's like how he said, I didn't even know if I existed. You know what I mean? And then I do. I definitely do. And not only do I exist enough to start a movement, to start a revolution. And like that, cheers to that, man. Like that's a valuable lesson. But to me, that goes to show why people were so scared of that movie, because it's not a comic book movie at all. It's like it's almost like a call to arms, I would say, to just like the everyman, the person that's sitting like me, waiting for something to happen in their life, and it just goes to show like shit's not gonna shake until you get shit shaking. That's damn near the core of it, like literally. That's crazy though, and I just love the dancing, the movement, and it's like he slowly got like more graceful as he became the Joker. As he transformed from Arthur into the Joker, it's like his movements became almost like a ballerina or something. But like pause, you know what I mean? But it was like a external way of showing how his internals was changing. Is the only way I could think to put it. It's like it showed the evolution of him. You know what I mean? And that's so dope to me, for it to be all nonverbal. Like, I love music and shit and dancing and all of that, but I can't dance, fuck all that. But I'm saying, like, to be able to just say that through dance, like, that's crazy. Like the dance in the bathroom after he shot the dudes on the subway, that was like poetic to me. That was almost like a butterfly emerging from a cocoon. And then I love how at the end he just ends like arms stretched out, and it's not even like a Jesus pose. I look at it more like a here I am, you know what I mean, like a more of an affirmation, like this is who I am. And then like it almost happens again on the when he gets on the Murray show and he do the little behind the scenes, behind the curtains dance, and it's like that's almost like him building his energy up. I just like it. I really love that movie. I really love that movie. Man. But long story short, Joker, I gotta say, off the top of my head, it's in my top 50 favorite movies of all time. Just like off the top. It might be higher. It might be top 20. I like a lot of movies, or I watch a lot of movies, though, so I might have to think about that. But yeah, we're gonna leave it there. Joker, 9.5 out of 10. D's on the D chart. That's the grade. Let's go. Put a smile on that face. There we go. He did it. He started a revolution of the Invisibles. The people society looked over. He looked out for him, and now they fuck with him. It's dope. It's the Joker. He's anarchy incarnate. Ah, that's dope.